Preparing to stream. All right. All right, I believe we are live. Happy Sunday. I am going to turn this over to my friend Sayla to open us up while I get us live over on Facebook. So take it away.
Are you going to put up that sheet for me?
Oh, yes. Which one would you like first, ma'am?
The fall is in the air. Oh. What?
Uh-oh. I can hear myself. Hold on one second. Okay. I figured that out. Thank you very much. Okay. So which sheet would you like, Sayla, my friend?
Fall is in the air, and then the fall looks.
Great. Let me do that. And I'm going to share the screen. Fall is in the air. There we go.
Hey, everybody. We are so excited to be here tonight on this beautiful Sunday evening. Cleta has been traveling, and she asked Maureen and I to just share a few things with you tonight, and we have lots of goodies, lots of things to share. The first thing I wanted to mention to you is that we are right in the middle of fall, and this is a great sheet to share with your customers. You know, sometimes it is important just to reach out to your customers and provide good customer service as opposed to saying, hey, do you want to buy something? This is a great way. Just Fall is in the Air. It lists several different ways and reasons for you to get in touch with your customers. You could even print this sheet out and put it in your reorder bags. You could text this sheet to your customers. What we do know is if you put the sheet in the bag or text it, if you do not follow up, they are probably going to either glance over it and toss it aside. They are not going to call us, but you can call them and say, hey, it's a changing of the season. In the summertime, it's always hot, and a lot of times customers will use a gel cleanser or our formula for oily to combination skin, but you could suggest maybe switching to a normal to dry cleanser or one that is a little more emollient and going to keep their skin dry as it begins to get cooler, like we just talked about. That is the first suggestion on here. The other one is to wake up in your shower, which is they are promoting the 2-in-1 shower gel, but any of our shower gels helps hydrate the skin as opposed to drying it out. In the summertime, with the humidity and the sun and the heat, a lot of times we don't want anything that's very emollient on our skin, but in the winter, with the heat, with the cold, it is important to have a great shower gel and a great body lotion. And we've got lots of those. We've got the Mary Kay, which is the 2-in-1 and the hydrating lotion. And then we have the Satin Body line. And we also have the Apple Almond and the Berry. So it is important for us not only to suggest taking care of their face, but their whole body. The next one is, it says, get a post-summer facial. And, you know, after we've been in the sun and we have like a little wear and tear and on our skin from the sun, even if people have not been at the beach, it is good to do some type of exfoliant on their face, and you can suggest a microdermabrasion set for them. That really, I tell my customers, I put the Refine in my shower, and then the Pore Minimizer is in my roll-up bag. I use that every morning and every night, but I use the Refine several times a week, and it just helps keep that top layer of skin bright and it has a couple of other things like overhauling their makeup bag. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I'll look at my makeup bag, and even as a consultant, I will just have piles of brushes, lots of tubes of lipstick, lots of liners, lots of everything in there. And it's a great suggestion when the season changes to say, hey, bring your makeup bag, let's go through it. And we will kind of sort out what was great for the summer and what products are great for the fall. And it's just another customer service. It's another thing for customer service that you can offer to your customers. And what will happen along the way is they will say, well, what do you think? And when they say, what do you think? That is when you say, oh, I think this product would be great for you. Or you can make some suggestions. So that is another way to get in front of your customers. And then the last one on here is hydrating inside and out. And that is it's great to drink water in the summertime, but it's very important in the winter. It's great for our skin. It keeps it supple and soft and smooth. And then on the outside, we all need a great moisturizer. So that is the perfect sheet for you to share this time of year. And I am going to, yeah, here's a couple of looks that you can also text out to your customers. Right now, I've seen a lot of people try different looks and take a picture of themselves and post it on Facebook alongside the products that they use. If you don't have all these products open and you don't want to open them and use them, then you can text this. There's the pumpkin spice and there's one other that you can text out, because people are always looking for new looks. This is the pumpkin cider. It has the shiny penny, merlot, and dusty rose. And the blush is the golden copper and the downtown brown lipstick. That is a real pretty neutral look. And it would look good on anyone. And then the pumpkin spice is the same way. It is very neutral. It's a gold status, espresso, and crystalline with a rosy nude cheek color and the spice ginger lipstick. So those are, you can text your customers these little flyers, and you can say, hey, these would be a great look for the fall. They will go with, really, they're neutral. And so they would go with just about anything that they choose to wear this fall. And they're very updated. You can glam them up a little bit by using more of the darker shadows, or like on the gold status, you can dampen that a little bit and put it on, and it is a little more sparkle, adds a little more sparkle. So those are two fall looks that you could suggest to your customers, or put it on your customer group page. Maureen?
All righty. I am not as quick as our fearless leader. Let me
That's
come
okay.
back here. And then stop the share. Okay, here I am. And so that was awesome, Selah. And I haven't tried either of those looks yet. So I'm excited to try those looks and do a before and after picture. I think those are powerful, right? So I love that. So, all right, cool. Thank you so much, Selah. Okay, so I'm going to share a little bit about Halloween, and I'm going to start by sharing, when I was thinking about what I would share tonight, I think to myself, we're out of business if we're not talking to people, right? So it's like all about connections and relationships. So I thought, you know what? I read this little paragraph, and I want to share it with you guys. And all the resources that we're sharing with you tonight are all in the Cheetah Nation Facebook group. But I want to just read this to you really fast, before we get started. I loved this. It's a way to look at asking. So the writer says, I remember the first time I was allowed to go out trick-or-treating on Halloween night with just my friends. Of course, I'm sure my dad was following along at a safe distance, but he'll neither confirm nor deny that accusation. But our mission as I'm sure you guys can all remember, I know I can, was a singular one, to get as much candy as possible in the shortest amount of time. In other words, I wanted my big plastic orange pumpkin overflowing with goodies. We literally ran from house to house as we scoured our neighborhood, intent upon our goal. On occasion, we approached a house, rang the bell, and nothing happened. The lights were on, but no one answered the door. Put in that situation, what do most kids do? Well, they move on to the next house. Come on, let's go. And they head down the block. They don't stop for a second to wonder why the owner didn't answer the door. They don't take it personally. They don't think that they were wearing the wrong costume, right? They don't walk around the house peering in the windows trying to see why the owners didn't answer the doorbell. They don't sit down on the front step and pout. And can you even imagine that they would just quit and go home that night on Halloween night? No way. You see, kids are neat people to observe with the regard on how they handle rejection. It just never occurs to them that the rejection is about them. And why? Because it's not about them. Kids have a unique ability to observe the world just the way it is. As we grow up, our self-esteem takes a few hits and we start to think that everything that happens to us is about us, and it's not. So when you hear no, or no thanks, or I'm not interested, or it's not for me, it's not about them. It is about them. Sorry, it is about them, not you, and not the opportunity that you have to offer them. So run to the next house and the next one and the next one. That's where the candy is. Remember, your goal is full of plastic. Your goal is to fill the plastic pumpkin, and you don't care which house or how many houses it takes to make that happen. All right, so that's that. So I wanted to share that with you initially, just to make a point that coming into this season, the next 3 months, the rest of October, November, and coming into December and the holidays, that sometimes we give up too quick. So just pretend it's Halloween night for you as you go out and talk to the people that you may be warm chattering, or even your regular customers. So with that said, I have a couple things, some ideas to share. And mind you, I just encourage you to grab 1 or 2 ideas that really, really speak to you, right? So these are some great ideas, no tricks. Treat yourself to sales. So there's 9 things that you can do here. Trick or treat sale. You can buy 1 item, get the second one half off. You can put this in your Facebook groups. You can text it out to your customer base. You can put this on a little 3x5 card or a little postcard. However you want to do it, this is a great idea. Offer special discounts during the fall season. The next one is a dress up night. Host a glam night. You could do it virtually. You could do it in your home or travel, filled with costumes and free samples of new products. Cobwebs and cosmetics. They've got really cool titles here that you can offer. It's really catchy. You want to go to something that sounds exciting, right? So if it sounds exciting to you, you would probably be able to share it with excitement. And then that, of course, in turn will get other people excited, okay? So make sure whatever you're doing that you're excited about it, right? A mascara party, right? Offer your customers a free mascara when they book a party or an appointment with you. Halloween treat bag inserts. I'm going to share with you how to do one of those in just a moment. So you can create a coupon for a complimentary makeover. Put the coupon in a treat bag with your business card and a free sample of product and a sweet treat. Hand these out to anyone during the day. And I will have some other suggestions. Host a Halloween haunted open house. Have a fun open house and offer makeovers and free samples. Offer a free product. Find out from your local town. They might be hosting something, maybe a trunk or treat, maybe at your church, maybe at your local city hall or municipal building, right? So you could actually get on that too, right? Cosmetic graveyard kind of mirrors the, what's it called? Trash it party. Kind of mirrors the trash it party. Host a cosmetic graveyard event, invite guests to bury their old cosmetics and receive a percentage off of a Mary Kay item. A beautiful bash, invite guests to come experience the dark side and try a charcoal mask. You could do that very simple on a virtual, right? Ghouls night out, host a night out with makeup and tricks and Halloween treats. So those are 9 super fun ways to get the excitement rolling in October. So these beautiful, beautiful bags, these are super easy. I carry at least half a dozen of these things in my purse at one time. Purchase a small Halloween cellophane bags. I usually have these big honker ones, but then I can fold them down in half and then they're just like this. Or you can have just a regular one this size. Whatever you can find, the Dollar Tree and things like that, they have some really cool ones with Halloween-y stuff on the bag. So grab some of those, put some Halloween candy in there, like Starburst or something that won't melt, your business card, a sample. You could do charcoal masks, one of the coupons that are attached, and I'll show them to you. Be sure that your name and telephone number are on it. You know, we've heard a lot of this before. The thing that I want to get across is that think of the end results. What is the end result like that you want? So do you want to see them virtually? Do you want to see them in person? Do you want to connect with them first before giving them something? Think of the end result that you want, and then make sure that that bag has the answer to that response that you want from them, right? So make sure that you're excited about whatever's going in that bag and that you would reach out to you if you received one of those bags. Does that make sense? So an easy way to do this is, anyways, you guys can read. You hand these out to children who come to your door at Halloween, right? And or package the bags the same way and hand them out wherever you go on Halloween and before. And you can also deliver them to teachers or other professionals, even hand them out the week prior to Halloween, saying something like, I have a Halloween treat for you. If a conversation starts, be sure to get her name and telephone number so that you can follow up and get her opinion. The other thing I like to do is I like to leave a couple. Where do you guys go for business? Do you get your nails done? Do you get your hair done? Do you have a dentist appointment that you're coming up on? I like to leave 3 or 4 at my hairdresser's stand so that she can just leave them there, and anybody who's interested, they can take one, right? So I don't make them real expensive ones. And the next 2 items are the 8, you can print these out and pop them in the bag. This one says text "beautiful" to the number below and you will be entered to win a free charcoal mask. Drawings will happen daily and my final drawing will be on November 1st. Now you can tweak that however you want that, right? And so that sounds like a lot of fun, right? The next one is, I think you're beautiful. Redeem this card for a free pampering package. Your pampering package will include a pampering session and a gift. There'll be no cost to you or purchase necessary to take advantage of this offer. It's my treat. Call, text, email me within 48 hours to get the details. So that's what I have for Halloween. Do you guys have any questions about that stuff? You can drop them in the chat if you would like. And meanwhile, Selah is going to take it away. Right now. Selah is going to take it away right now, and she's going to pop on here with, I'm going to get her over there. Nope. There we go.
Okay. We are at October 16th, so in just a few weeks, it will be November. And what we know for sure is that time goes by so quickly. It'll be November. And so I thought it might be good for us to look forward just into November and kind of start thinking of plans to make November and December are busy months. We have Thanksgiving, kids get out of school, then we've got Christmas. And so as smart business women, we need a plan for right now. So here is a top 10 list in November for you to start working on, really, you could start now as you're working on your Halloween ideas. Maureen, those were great. And I do the little trick or treat bags, and they're so fun to go and pass around just wherever you go. And as you're working on the Halloween ideas, you can be thinking towards November. And this is a little list that you can, that'll help you be on track so that when November starts, you will not miss a beat. It says contact everyone you know for their Christmas wish list, which is so important. You can start asking people, your friends, your family, your girlfriends, your coworkers, what Mary Kay products do you want for Christmas? Make a list and then find out who their Santa or one of their Santas are and contact them, y'all, and say, hey, I just want to help you. Mark a few gifts off your list. And I know that Maureen would love to have whatever is on her list. And you can say, we can do one item, we can do every item. I will gift wrap it and deliver it to your door. So it's not too early. People are shopping. I was in Walmart this past weekend, and this lady had a buggy full of toys and gifts. I said, is that Christmas? She said, yes, ma'am, it is. So get people to give you their Mary Kay wish list. And then we're not going to go through all of them. I'll just scan through. You can decide when your holiday open house is. Cleta went over that a few weeks ago. It is time to set that date and get those plans going. Offer all of your friends and customers, let them know that you do have a gift service. Along with the gift service, you can offer the gift certificates, which that is a great stocking stuffer. If they say, girl, I don't know what she would want, say, listen, have I got an idea for you? We can do a gift certificate and she can pick out whatever she wants. Offer the 12 days of Christmas. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. Make your own holiday shopping list for your Mary Kay gifts. Who are you giving Mary Kay gifts to? Fragrance is a top selling product during the holiday season, and pick a few fragrances and either spray cotton balls if you don't have the little vials, and ask someone who works in an office, say, hey, could you take this to your office and get the opinion of 20 people and I'll give you half off of a fragrance. That's a great way to get your name out there. Carry a basket of products everywhere you go. We talked about that. And then it is a great time to be team building. Maureen's going to talk some about that, but it is a great, great time. People need a little extra money. And then take time to count all of the blessings that God has bestowed upon you. And that is the to-do top 10 in November. I love this idea. This is a Thanksgiving hostess idea. And what I loved about it is it is an idea to, it says, Christmas is around the corner. Help your friends and family find the perfect holiday look and do some shopping for free. After dinner, when the men go hunting and watch football at Thanksgiving, give the women something really fun to do. Gather around the computer. So we're not saying around the table, but they can gather around the computer and give yourselves a virtual makeover on my website. You can offer that to your customers. They can go on your website, do makeovers. In addition, you can also check with other coworkers' families. And then the hostess will get hostess credit, y'all. And it says like $25 in free product for every $100 in orders that come from her that day. If you would like to take advantage of more free product, begin to collect the orders today and continue through November 29th. You can set up a date, whatever you would like. Anyway, but I thought that was a great idea to promote a gathering of women. I know at our house, I host Thanksgiving, and I always have a bunch of ladies here. And if you said, hey, jump on the computer and just shop around, and that's an easy way for somebody to host a party for you, and you get new customers and lots of sales for the holiday season. Okay, and this is one other idea for November, which I love. because November is a month of Thanksgiving, being thankful. And it says each day during the month of November, I am offering a special discount to show how thankful I am for my customers. And so it's a little calendar of the days of November, and each day it offers a little special. Now, the great thing about it is the special on each day is like 25%, 20% off. So you are still making money. You know, you'll cover the cost of the product, plus you're making money. But it gives people a great reason to check in every day to see what kind of special you have going on. And then some of them offer, like on the first Friday, it says Facial Friday, book a free facial with me. So it's promoting appointments too, not just product. But the first day, it's 20% off your total Mary Kay purchase. The second day, buy one lipstick or lip gloss and get one half off. And it goes through the whole month. And it says, contact me to get your special discount. So it's just a way for people to maybe try some new products, maybe do a little Christmas shopping, and we are promoting and still earning at the same time. So I thought this was I love this idea. So that's what I had.
That is awesome. I love that whole structure and guideline. That's awesome, Selah. I love it so much. All right. So we can all say hello to Cleta. Cleta is with us. She's the best. She is the best. All right. If you feel like getting on here, Cleta, just go ahead and unmute. I am going to.
They're shopping, Maureen.
They're shopping.
Yeah, she said over here that she's watching from the plane. I don't know if it's the plane or the airport, but
oh, I don't know either. She might get on the.
She said she's on the plane.
Oh, she's on the plane. All right, so I'm going to share a little bit about. Thank you so much, Selah. That was awesome. She can't unmute. Here, I'll see if I can get her to unmute. All right, well.
Probably because she's on the plane. Wouldn't that be kind of dangerous?
She's on
you guys, can y'all hear me?
Oh, wait,
Okay.
she's unmuted. Well,
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you.
You're going in and out.
She's from outer space.
Mhm.
All right, I'm going to share a little bit about
Okay.
team building, and if she gets on there, then
Yeah, she said she could, but she doesn't need to. So
okay,
that's
got
fine.
it. All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to share a little bit about holiday team building. First, I would suggest, I was thinking about it, and like, what's the first thing that we got to do, you guys? The first thing we got to do is make a list, right, of sharp women. And then we got to think about, let me think. And this was funny because I thought about it myself and I started laughing. Make a list of sharp women who will holiday shop this year. Maybe the list should be written that who's not going to holiday shop will be a lot shorter, right? So think about sharp ladies that you know are in your customer base, or maybe who you haven't even talked to, need to get the product on their face first, and then think about them. They're going to holiday shop, right? So I'm going to share a couple things, but just more like of a mindset, you know, like it's really important. I've been talking, obviously it's October, it's double credit. And I've been thinking to myself, I don't understand it. If somebody told me that I could come in to a company for $20 and get everything for 50% off, and with a small active order, get a $75 retail brush for free, like why are people, what are the objections, right? So I thought, you know what, we just got to go back to basics, right? So we got to make sure that they love the product. So here's a couple things that I found, like some guidelines or some items that would probably perhaps make things a little bit easier. 10 reasons. Wait, I wanted to start with, with this one. Okay. So this is the holiday pilot program. So 6 simple things, because as I'm thinking about it, I had one girl that came on last month that when we got finished with talking about it and I answered her questions, she goes, well, this is a no-brainer. And I thought, yeah, I know, but how come nobody else, like, how come we're not running down people like left and right that it's not a no-brainer? So I got to thinking, I think maybe they have an idea in their head that they have to do a bunch of stuff. And I think if we share the information that that's really not true, that we're with them every step of the way, whether they want to start for family and friends or they want to start making holiday cash for a cash debt-free Christmas. So one, we would just tell them a little bit about the opportunity. They already love the product. They've already been using the skincare. They already love it. So we would tell them you would start by starting. So you either get your $20 e-start or your $100 Go Kit, and you'll receive full-size retail product in the $90 Go Kit in the month of October, samples, books, and everything, or they could get the $20 e-start, of course. Number two, you'll meet with me to go over your welcome pack. You could do that on the telephone. You could do it on a FaceTime. You could do it over coffee. Plan, it says plan how much money you'd like to make this holiday season. I like to start with the Great Start app. And one of the things I wanted to wonder is there anybody who doesn't have the Great Start app on their phone? If you don't have the Great Start app on your phone, you need to download it immediately. On the Great Start app, there are so many resources on this app that you could be talking to somebody about the company anytime, anywhere, because it's all in here. The Great Start pamphlet is in here. There's an inventory video in here. There are all the things. So the reason I'm saying that for number two, you'd want to find out how much they want to make this season. Well, in the Ready, Set, Sell brochure, there's a little workbook, a little 5 questions. And I know you guys are all familiar with it. You want to go over that with every single person, even if they're going to start as friends and family, because when they fill that out, they start to get the idea of how this all works, because there are free bundles. And I had somebody that I didn't tell about it because they started as friends and family, and I didn't tell them about it. And when it was too late, they asked me about it. So I will never, ever, ever do that again. I will always go through the whole thing with them, right? So have them answer the questions, then you add up the points and it shows where they should fall as far as ordering product. So number 3, book a holiday open house with me and invite your friends and family. And our goal could be to sell 300 plus 5 booking appointments. Now you just gauge that for each person personally in their situation. Number 4, book a kickoff party with me. You invite 15 to 25 friends and family, and I do all the work. And on an average, we'll sell 400 to 800 and book 5 to 6 new appointments for you. Number 5, hold 2 skincare parties. But the whole point of this holiday program is that they see that they're not by themselves. Because I'm thinking to myself that perhaps maybe the ladies who we're talking to and they're not really jumping on board, maybe they think that they're all on their own. And maybe that's something that we need to address and make sure that they know that they're not on their own, that we will be with them every step of the way, right? And we just keep giving them the next step, instead of overwhelming them with so much at one time. So the next thing is the 6 qualities of a successful beauty consultant. So we've seen these so many times before, right? So many times. So this will kind of uncover perhaps maybe what their objection is. So when you go through these with them, and especially the ones at the bottom, no quotas, no glass ceilings, prizes weekly, monthly, and quarterly, 90% buyback guarantee. This just kind of helps us to remember why we love the company so much and why they would too, at any level, whether it's friends and family or trying to earn a car, right? Or earn a lot of money, right? Wrong way. Oh wait, no, that's the right way. So 10 great reasons to get your business started during the holiday season. I really liked these because towards the end of the year, you can take tax benefits for certain things that you'd want to talk to your tax person about. You'll be ready to start the new year with a bang. You'll have a career that allows you to shoot for the stars without hitting the glass ceiling. You and your friends and acquaintances going to holiday parties, help them with a great holiday look. Over the holidays, you will see lots of people and you wouldn't see otherwise. And what a wonderful time to be able to tell them about your new career and arrange for post-holiday bookings. I was just talking with a consultant who's in my unit, who's been in our unit for over a year now, and she probably orders only a couple of times a year, but we chatted for a little while on the phone today, and she was telling me some things that she had been doing to try and bulk up her order that she's going to place this month. And so after about 30 minutes of chatting back and forth, I said, how about the preferred customer program? And I told her a little bit about that. And she's been in my unit for over a year, and we've never had some of these discussions before because maybe she wasn't either ready for it or willing, but she was today. And after we got off the phone, I thought, you know what? I think she's going to pick this up and run with it. So I think sometimes we have to know when to share all the information and maybe just some of the information, right? So it is a busy season, and people, the last thing they want to do is one more thing. So we have to find out how this just fits into their life. Like Mary Kay has those videos now that they do for team building, that it just fits videos. That's how we have to make it super simple, where they're getting the end result that they want with smart working instead of really, really hard working and tripping over yourself, right? Does that make sense? And then what else did I want to say here? The great start. Okay, well, let me stop sharing that. Is there any questions at all right now? Let me share the screen one more time. So we've all seen this, right? So in the Great Start app, I know I keep talking about that, but I'm telling you, if you don't have it downloaded, why don't you guys put in the chat, anybody who's got it downloaded, say I got it downloaded. It has all the information in there right at your fingertips. Like I would sometimes run out of the house thinking that I have to load up my purse with a bunch of paper or have things with me in order to be able to talk to somebody about the opportunity. And it just isn't that way. We have it all in our phone. The Great Start app absolutely is the best. So we know that we've got a $20 e-start. We know we've got a starter kit for $90. And we also know that they can join for as low as $20 in October and receive this brush when they put in an active order of $225. Those are the options. The e-start, the full start, starter kit, and a business debut assortment is absolutely the way to go when you first get started, so that you get all the free bundles. And then there's the other one that shows the same thing, just a different way. But if you were offered this business for $20, would you say yes, right? What would keep you from saying yes? And I think that's what I've been asking myself as I'm making interview phone calls, making calls to people who I want to talk to about the business, to invite to Zoom calls to listen a little bit about Peek into Pink. And I just keep thinking, if I put myself in their shoes, maybe I can understand why people aren't knocking down my door to try and get on into my unit or Selah's unit or Cleta's unit or your guys' team. You know what I mean? Cleta says, and for the unit courts and personal courts, even the free bundles are doubled this month. Oh my gosh. So the free bundles are doubled. So when they get a free bundle on a qualified order, then that free product is doubled into wholesale, into retail, I think is what Cleta is saying. That's amazing. So the more qualified people, oh, and the skin vigorating brush too. So the skin vigorating brush is $75, so it'll be worth $150. The free one. This is, so I think when we, instead of thinking forward, just think backwards. Like, you want them on the team. Why aren't they coming on the team? And just start to think backwards a little bit so that maybe you can get inside. Why aren't they saying yes? This is a great opportunity in October. So we have to figure out what's in it for them. Like, what is in it for them? What's in it for them? What's in it for them? Take us out of the picture. It's not about us. It's about them, right? So like, we got to make sure that it's going to be something wonderful for them, a wonderful experience, the girlfriends, the money, the flexibility, all the things, right? So anyways, I think that's all. Let me bring Selah up here with me. All right, Selah, you're up here with me. I'm just going to read over my little notes. If you want to add a little something real quick.
Yeah, I just want to remind everybody that tomorrow is, I don't know if you can see my phone, but tomorrow is the deadline for the winter PCP lookbook. Y'all, it is only 90 cents, and Mary Kay sends this book to your customers. It always has a little sample in it and a note on the back to your customers from you. It is so worth it. And you may say, oh my goodness, why do I need to send that to my customers? Think like a retailer and do you get emails every single day from your favorite department store, or do you get magazines in the mail, or monthly catalogs? Sometimes I get catalogs, especially during this time of the year. I'll get them twice a month. And so our name needs to be in front, your name needs to be in front of your friends and family. And this is the season this is the lookbook that you really want to enroll your customers, your friends, your family to receive. So they will be calling you for their Christmas gifts. And remember that we are planting seeds right now for future business. So what you do now, you'll see some results when the books go out, but also as Christmas comes and goes and we move on into January, then you will see, you can call and talk to them about the lookbook, excuse me, the lookbook that they received. So it is very important, y'all. It is, you will not be disappointed. It is so worth the investment. But tomorrow the 17th, Monday the 17th, is the last day to get your customers enrolled for the PCP for the winter book.
Yeah, and additionally, when that book comes out, that's going to mail out like the first week or something in November. And it's like perfect timing for pink weekends. So the lookbook will come out, hit their mailbox with samples, and that'll, one, give you a reason to reach out to them, and two, give them a reason to tell them about what you're doing for Pink Weekend, which is the weekend after Thanksgiving. The other thing I had on my note, I put in Cheetah Nation, is, do you guys have in your phone the link for the holiday lookbook? Now, we pass around links for the PDF on the lookbooks, and the one that we pass around that says the lookbook that doesn't ever change, unfortunately, it's not this one. So just the holiday one has its own link, and we put it in the Cheetah Nation Facebook group. You can grab it there, have it handy in your phone, so that when you meet somebody, when you want to give a business card, it has no personal information. It's the lookbook PDF. It doesn't have any, you can't click on the picture or anything, but it's great because they can shop from there and see all the products and then text you back. And it's a great way for you to say, oh my gosh, I have the catalog right in my phone. Let me text it to you. What's your number? So then you can get their number and text them the link for the holiday lookbook. So that's really cool too. And when I was doing this, Selah, when we were talking, I was thinking to myself, whew, we came out of summer and now we're in October. This is a lot, right? And I thought, yeah, it is a lot. A lot's going on this month. But what's super cool is that it's like a banquet table. Like, we get to just choose what stuff we get most excited about, what stuff that we would buy. That's how I always kind of gauge something. Would I buy it? Would I get excited about it? If I get excited about it, then you're going to give the excitement about it. So just pick the 1 or 2 items that we talked about tonight, or 3 items or whatever. And just, I wrote down, and get excited and run like a cheetah, right?
That's
And
right.
what did Cleta say over here? They could come in with a $2.25 if they order. Oh, she's talking to somebody. So anyway, and then that's really all I got. Selah, I think you got a little something else happening that I'm going to get off of here, and you're going to share a little bit more. Let me see. I'm going to share that screen right now. There we go.
Okay. It is double credit month, and that means that everything we order counts double for our unit. For if you're in any, whoever unit that you're in, your orders count double, your team building counts double this month. And so even though it's October, it is a great idea to think about November and December gift giving. And this is an idea, the 12 days of Christmas. You might make a list of people that might be interested in giving their loved one a 12 days of Christmas gift set, which is they would buy 12 gifts from you and give them 1 gift a day for each of the 12 days of Christmas, or you can do a basket at one time. I love doing this. I do it. I have husbands that order the 12 days of Christmas for me every single year. But why not make a list, call the husbands or call the moms and see. I've had moms do it for their children. I've had dads do it for, husbands do it for their wives, or their wives and daughters. But go ahead in October and ask them if they would like to do this. And then you could order your product in October and get double credit. Go ahead and wrap all the gifts and have them ready to go. Before you know it, it will be time for them to get the basket from you. You can do the tall tower. Some of you that have been in for a while, we've had the boxes and you make a tall tower of the 12 gifts, or you can do them in gift bags and just number the bags for your customer, or you can individually wrap them and put it in a basket or a big gift bag and they can put one on their wife's pillow every night. Or it's just to me, Maureen was saying, pick something that you love. I love this idea. I think if somebody did this for me, it would be the coolest. So this is just one version of the 12 days of Christmas. The products are very reasonably priced. You can do higher price gifts, or 1 or 2 higher price gifts for a larger package. But it's just a great idea to be thinking about. And it is not too soon. It is not too soon to be promoting it, because something like this, I've even had I had one year a man, he said, well, I bought her a diamond ring. I said, you can still give her the diamond ring, but you can lead up to the diamond ring with all these gifts. And on the last day, you can have the diamond ring on the pillow. And he loved that idea. And so that's what he did. But it's a great fun gift, and you will get repeat business from it year after year, because whoever gives that gift, they will get so much praise. They will come back and they will want to do it again. So that is the last idea I have for you tonight. Oh yeah, and Grace Gloria said you can, you can even put the gifts, I guess, in a travel bag, maybe, instead of individually. But that's a great idea too. Thank you.
Yay, Selah. Yay, yay, yay. Look we're doing good tonight. It's 8:48, and we've got some directors here that maybe want to come on up and have a little something to say. Latrice and Judy. Selah, did you see anybody else? All right. So I'm going to pull up Latrice, and I'm taking me out of here. Go ahead, Latrice.
Hello. Y'all did a great job. Thank y'all for doing this tonight. And I just want to say that idea about all is in the air would be awesome virtual. Like, Oh my gosh, I love that. And I totally agree with everything y'all said about picking something that excites you. And consultants, I know y'all already know this. All these ideas, y'all, you just have to do it. I mean, you just have to put it into action. And over all of my years in Mary Kay, even today, there was an experience. We had a debut. It's follow up. I do not care what you do. It's like Sayla said, you can't just post it. You got to text it. And Maureen, you may have said it too. It's personal attention. So anyway, thank y'all for those ideas. I am definitely doing the fall is in the air. Love it.
Hey, let's
Yay.
share with everyone about your scarf.
Yes.
Y'all, you gotta get it. This is the gift this month for you placing your 600 wholesale. I have worn it like 3 days. It's got Mary Kay's signature on it. And this is really just the most special gift I believe that we have been able to earn. It is a very, very high quality. Y'all, it is just beautiful. The colors in it are, they're just amazing. The golds, the white, and then the hot pink. That's her signature. Isn't that just lovely?
Yes,
It's
I
just
love that.
beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all not only get your 2,000 in, y'all go and get that 600 today.
Yes. That's awesome, Latrice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then I'm going to grab Judy. Judy's got a little something to share, I'm sure. Oh, let me get me out of here.
All I can say is, wow. We all have the tools that we need to have a fantastic holiday season. And I am here to encourage you all to embrace this holiday season. There is a lot to choose from. I'm going to I'm going to repeat that you need to choose 1, 2, or 3 things that you really are passionate about and run with it. One of the things that I'm doing for Halloween, I've got a Tootsie Roll Pop. I'm putting a Kleenex over it and tying it around and making a ghost and putting little eyes on it and making a little tag that says, for a beautiful face, call. I've got my name, my number, and all this kind of stuff, and handing out to people that I know just for their little trick or treat, you know. We need to remember that mascaras have to be replaced every 3 months. So that's a great thing also to remember. And follow up, yes, follow up. But y'all did a fantastic job. And I told Maureen that Cleta would be watching in the airplane before anybody ever got on. We knew Cleta would be here. So what a great leader. But y'all did a great job.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Judy. All right. So let's see here. We'll just all go here. So we got a couple minutes extra here. If you guys have any questions about anything that first I want to tell you, if I didn't already say, all the resources that Sayla and I used tonight are in Cheetah Nation Facebook group in part 1 and then part 2. And so you can find it all there. The link to the holiday lookbook is in both of those posts. So you can get all that stuff there. Every single thing you saw tonight will be right there. So do y'all have any questions?
Yeah. Hey, Sayla, can you hear me? I can't speak
Yes.
very loud, but give us some suggestions that what you're putting in when you're suggesting those 12 days of Christmas.
Well, what I do normally is I will have price ranges, and then depending, you cannot have you could have a gift, a $40 or better gift every single day for the 12 days. But normally I will put, if it's someone that wants to spend a little more, like I'll combine products on certain days, like I might put an oil-free eye makeup remover and a mascara, or a lip liner and a lipstick or lip gloss, or I'll do the microdermabrasion, or if they want to do the Skin Vigorate brush. It just depends. Like the little suggestion sheet we had tonight was, would not cost someone very much money, which sometimes people are doing other things, but they like the idea of doing 12 days of a gift every day for 12 days. So they'll they'll go that route. And then other people, they want that to be the main gift. And so they may want to include a Skinvigorate brush or a skincare set. I mean, it just depends on the price point. So I have done, the Mint Bliss and socks. That is that's a lower cost gift, but it has a lot of impact. Or I'll include like a little washcloth or something, something a little more in one of the days to just kind of frou it up. But I know there's plenty of flyers out there that talk about the 12 days of Christmas, and they have different levels. Usually I'll offer 2 or 3 different levels, price points.
That's great. That's great. I'm going to check that out too, Selah. I've never really done the 12 days, so I'm excited to see what I can do with it.
These are
Look at,
cute.
yeah, Latrice.
Amazon has them like for your spa stuff. They're cheap. I mean, like cheap. But when you get them in, the air has been sucked out of them. I'm talking like a steamroller. Like I've never seen something packaged so tight in my life. They're just now perking up. But anyway, seriously, they were like $1.25 a piece. And anyway, they're
That's
just
great.
cute that you could include with some of your spa stuff or the 12 days.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Latrice. All
Thank
right.
you.
Anybody else? Got any questions? We got a couple more minutes and then we'll wrap it. Selah will close us out. Nope. No more questions. All right, Selah, take us
Okay.
home.
Okay, everybody, like we said, tomorrow is October 17th, and that means in honor of our fearless leader, Cleta, we need to run like our hair is on fire because it is double credit month. It is everything that you sell and every person that you talk to and add to your team not only helps you, but it helps the overall team. And we are all winners. We are victorious, and it is a great time to be talking to people. As we all know, the cost of living is rising every day, and there is hardly anyone out there that does not need a little bit of extra money. Even if they make great money, they could either use some extra money with their daily life or saving money for Christmas vacations. And so let's don't be selfish and keep all of our fun and our opportunity to ourselves. Let's share the product. And what we know is when people try the product and they love it, they will want to join our teams. So let's have big goals. And this time next week, we will blow it out of here with all